Let's get started learning the basics of Semrush. Hi, my name is Rita, and I am the head of Academy here at Semrush. On behalf of our entire team, I want to give you a warm welcome to our platform. Bienvenido, willkommen, bienvenue. Now, since you enrolled in this course, I'm going to assume you've already created a Semrush account, free or paid, and logged into our platform. If you haven't, go ahead and access Semrush by clicking on the link below this video. And once you're in Semrush, maybe you feel amazed at all the insights that are suddenly at your fingertips, or excited about turning these insights into a marketing strategy that increases your brand's online visibility and drives sales. But maybe, just maybe, you also feel a little bit overwhelmed by it all and want to understand where to start and how to successfully use Semrush. That's why we built this course. In our time together, we're going to walk through how to get started with Semrush step by step. Here's what we're going to do. This course is divided into 4 main topics. First, you're going to get the lay of the land. You'll be able to explain what Semrush is and how to successfully navigate it to find what you need. In this section, we're also going to teach you how to do some basic admin tasks, including setting up a project, a step that unlocks other powerful Semrush tools down the line. Next, we'll kick off your digital marketing journey by helping you understand how to measure your current online visibility and that of your competitors. Third, we'll define paid versus organic search, keywords backlinks, and authority score. You'll also use the Semrush Domain Overview tool to conduct a competitive analysis for your business. Now, once you know where you stand and where you want to go, we will dive one level deeper to understand what keywords are driving traffic to your website and set up position tracking so you can stay on top of changes in your rankings for various keywords. Finally, we will invite some friends in to share their favorite Semrush tools and hacks to help you get started with SEO and digital marketing. And as we go through each of these topics, you can follow along with us by downloading this worksheet. It also includes a glossary of key terms used throughout this course, because, let's be honest, marketing and SEO have tons of jargon. So please take a moment to download it now. I added the link below this video. Learning Semrush is a journey, and this course is just the beginning. Our objective is to give you a solid understanding of the Semrush platform and the current performance of your site so you can better understand where to go next. We set up this course to be suitable for marketers at all levels. Notice that for each topic, we have a strategy video and a walkthrough video. Strategy videos provide context. Walkthrough videos are just that. They take you through Semrush. So if you're just getting started with marketing or SEO, I would recommend you watch all the videos. If you're more advanced and just want to learn about Semrush, you can skip over to the walkthroughs. Regardless of your background or level, we are here to guide you every step of the way. In every video, I will share all the knowledge I've gained in my 20-year career as a marketing leader and educator. But my voice won't be the only one you'll hear. Semrush Academy curriculum is built and revised by a team of expert digital marketing practitioners, people who do this work day by day and are passionate about sharing their knowledge with others. You'll be hearing from them too as you go along in your journey to become a Semrush Black Belt. This is actually not a technical term, though by the end of this course, you will receive a shiny certificate of completion. You can share it on social and tag us. We would love to congratulate you on your success. So, on behalf of all of us at Semrush, welcome to the team. We are so thrilled to have you. Let's get started. In this video lesson, we'll give you a tour of our platform so you can understand how to navigate Semrush and the main things you can do with our product. Let's start with what Semrush is. Semrush is an online visibility tool, one that gives you valuable insights that enable you to make your site more discoverable. That means that more people will find your business online, click over to your website, and ideally make a purchase. Semrush contains over 50 tools for SEO, local SEO, advertising, social media, content marketing, competitive research, and more. A toolkit is a collection of tools that can help you with a specific marketing task. The SEO toolkit helps you plan and execute on a search engine optimization strategy. You can use this toolkit to conduct competitive research, keyword research, link building, and improve your on-page and technical SEO. This is the toolkit that we'll be exploring in this course. The Traffic and Market Toolkit gives you X-ray vision into your competitors' websites. You can see exactly how they're driving traffic and who they're attracting. You can also map out user journeys, keep track of site updates, and identify emerging trends in the market. If your business has a physical location, the Local Toolkit helps you improve your local search rankings in Google Maps and directories like Yelp. Next up is the AI-powered Content Marketing Toolkit. These tools help you plan and write content that ranks. If you're regularly publishing social media content on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, etc., the Social Media Toolkit can help make this process easier for you. You can schedule and publish your content directly from Semrush and track both yours and your competitors' social media strategy. The Advertising Toolkit helps you plan and manage paid search campaigns and also snoop into the campaigns your competitors are running. Pretty cool. The AI Toolkit helps you enhance your brand's presence in AI platforms like ChatGPT and Gemini. Next is the Reports Toolkit. It helps you consolidate data from Semrush and other top marketing tools like Facebook ads and Google Analytics into fully customizable professional-grade reports. You can use it to easily transform complex marketing data into clear, actionable insights that demonstrate your impact and help justify your strategies. And finally, we have the App Center. This is our version of the app stores you use in your smartphone. It's a curated collection of high-quality apps that integrate directly with the Semrush interface to save you time and simplify your workflows. That's a broad overview of our toolkits. Depending on what account you have, you'll have access to different tools and toolkits. The walkthrough videos that are part of this course will show the level of access you get with Pro, but most of the tools and features we'll share are also available with a free account. If you want to better understand what account you currently have and what it includes, you can find this and other important information in My Profile. Let's navigate there now. The first thing you will see is your profile settings, where you can do stuff like change your password. Next is the subscription info section. In here, you can see what plan you have, as well as available limits such as keywords, pages to crawl, etc. If you're curious about the features and limitations of your account or want to learn what's included with each tier, check out the links below this video. Here are some other important things you can do in the My Profile section. You can manage your users, especially helpful if you're part of a team. You can also manage your notifications and other administrative settings. Before we wrap up this platform tour, open up your onboarding worksheet and check out the first 2 items on that list. Amazing. Let's keep going. Okay, listen up. Before you do anything else in Semrush, you need to do this. Set up a project. A project is a workspace where you can view and track your site's keywords, traffic, backlinks, technical SEO, and more. It's like central command for your website. You also need to have a project to access valuable Semrush tools down the line. So here's what you need to do.
If you're logging into Semrush for the very first time, we will create an SEO project for you based on your domain that you type in here. Let's say I am a marketer at Live Watches and I need to create my first project in the Semrush software. All I have to do is go ahead and enter my website right here in the search bar seen on the screen. So let's do it. And hit Start Now. And just like that, my SEO project has now been created. We are viewing the SEO dashboard, which is where you'll be able to connect all of the project tools available in your SEO project. Additionally, if we head back to the home screen, you're going to see your SEO project underneath the folder that was generated for your website. Now, folders are a way for you to track data from all different Semrush toolkits in one place. So if you are working with multiple websites and managing different sites, you should create a separate folder for each one to manage their proper data separately. Alternatively, you can create a project for the first time when you log into Semrush by going to your SEO dashboard within the SEO toolkit here and simply clicking Create Project from this screen to set up your very first SEO project in the Semrush software.
Now, some important things to note. First, you can create projects for both domains and subdomains. We just set up a project for livewatches.com. That's a domain. But if their blog was hosted on blog.livewatches.com, a subdomain, you could also set that up as a project. If you're an agency or a freelancer supporting multiple clients, you can create a project for each one. And if you don't have a website yet, that's not a problem. Add a competitor or a site that you like, just so you can see how projects work and can follow along with this course. Later, we will help you set up more tools and track your progress. For now, you can check this item off your onboarding worksheet. Amazing. Let's keep going. Semrush is a platform that helps increase the visibility of your business online. But what is visibility exactly, and how do you measure it? In this video, we're going to cover some basics around marketing channels and KPIs. If you're comfortable with these already, feel free to skip to the next one where we'll show you how to conduct competitive analysis using Semrush's domain overview tool. Maybe you've heard of this phrase before, all paths lead to Rome. Well, your website, it's a little bit like Rome, and all the paths that lead into it, they're known as marketing channels. Digital marketing channels are the platforms you use to reach your target audience online. They are the roads that drive people, otherwise known as traffic, to your website. TikTok is a channel, so is email. Physical billboards like the ones you see on the side of the road, those are also a channel, an offline channel to be exact. Now, in today's digital marketing landscape, it feels like the number of channels available to us is expanding by the day. But there's one channel that to this day drives 93% of all website traffic, and that is search. Search traffic is all traffic that comes from a search engine like Google or Bing. Search is divided into two distinct categories, organic search and paid search. If you optimize your website to appear at the very top of Google search results, those efforts are known as organic search optimization or SEO. We consider them organic because you're not paying Google to show up in organic search results. Now, if you do pay Google to show your ad at the very top of the SERP or the search engine results page, those efforts are paid. Paid search is also known as PPC or pay per click because Google charges advertisers for every single click on their ads. When you search on Google, you type in what us marketers call a keyword. In this case, let's say I'm searching for an engagement ring. Buy engagement ring is my keyword. You'll notice that the top results on the SERP say sponsored. These are paid search results. The results below them are what we know as organic search results. They are the product of brilliant SEO work by a marketer, just like yourself. So when it comes to search marketing, more visibility means that your website shows up at the top of search results. So more people will see your site and ideally click through to make purchase. Now that covers what visibility is. Let's now switch gears to understand how to measure it. When it comes to measuring online visibility, like most things in marketing, it's helpful to start with KPIs. KPIs, or key performance indicators, are a quantifiable measure of performance over time for a given objective or goal. Let's say your goal is to live a healthier lifestyle. Your KPI could be the number of times you exercised in a week. This is something that you can track and can help you measure success toward your goal. Without monitoring KPIs, it would be hard or impossible to know if you are making any progress. The same thing happens in marketing. Since you're taking this course, your goal is likely to increase your brand's online visibility so you can reach more customers and make more sales. How do you measure that? Those are your KPIs. Now, in the world of digital marketing, there's a long, almost never-ending list of KPIs that you can choose from. If you're interested in exploring these, I added links below this video to some helpful articles. But for the purpose of this course, we'll be focused on tracking one primary KPI, traffic to your website from organic search. These are the number of visitors that come to your website directly from Google. In addition to organic search traffic, we will also be looking at three secondary KPIs: keywords, backlinks, and authority score. Curious what these are? In the next video, we will use Semrush to record and measure these KPIs for both your website and that of your competitors. See you there. Have you ever been curious how much traffic your competitors have? Wondered if they're doing better than you? In this video, we are going to use Semrush to check that out exactly. And by benchmarking your traffic and other KPIs against your competitors, you will learn to set goals for your business. Now, we're going to be walking through this process using our onboarding worksheet. So open it up in a different tab or grab your printed copy if you're a paper person. I know I am. To check out your own site's performance, you have a couple of options. You could use a tool such as Google Analytics, or you can use Semrush. Since this is a Semrush Academy course, for simplicity, we're going to stick to Semrush. Now, I'm going to pretend I'm a marketer working for Swiss watch brand Liv. The first thing I'm going to do is type in livwatches.com in the domain overview tool to check out how my website is performing. You can do the same right now for your own domain or whatever site you created a project for. Let's do a quick tour of the main filters and metrics you see on this page. Semrush allows you to filter data in domain overview by location, device, and date. First, the location. You can select from various country databases. In this case, we are going to be looking at worldwide data. Next, you can choose to see performance for desktop or mobile devices. And finally, the date. It will always default to today. But if you have a Guru account, you can see historical data all the way back to 2012, which is so amazing. Now, let's get into the main metrics and domain overview. First, we see this domain's authority score. Domain authority score is essentially a score on a scale of 1 to 100. The higher the number, the more search engines trust your website, making it easier to climb to the top of the search engine results page or SERP. The next box here is organic search traffic. This is the estimated amount of traffic the domain is getting on a monthly basis from organic search results in Google. Right underneath this number, you can also see the number of keywords this site is ranking for. Keywords are basically the terms people are typing into a search engine. Delicious lasagna recipe is a keyword, so is best marketing software. In this section here, you can see the keywords that are driving organic search traffic to this website. Now, if the domain is running Google Ads, also known as paid search ads or PPC, a number will show up in the next box under paid search traffic, as you can see here. Live Watches is driving some traffic from paid search, but the overwhelming majority is coming from organic search. And then this box here, that's backlinks. Backlinks are essentially links that point from other websites back to your own website. Backlinks are a huge factor in determining your authority score. They're also a known and important factor Google considers when deciding the ranking of pages in the SERP. In SEO, we call this a ranking factor. The quality and quantity of backlinks are a very important ranking factor. The distribution by country box shows us that Live Watches drives most of its traffic from the United States. And now I'm going to record this information in my worksheet. You can pause the video here and do the same for the website of your choosing. By now, you should have a good understanding of how your own domain is performing. Now it's time to look at your competitors. The first time I did this in Semrush, I just couldn't believe my eyes. You can see performance data for almost any website in the world. It's honestly magical. If you know who your competitors are, you can type them into the domain overview box to take a look at their website's performance, including traffic, authority score, number of keywords, and backlinks. If you're not sure who your competitors are, Semrush can help. Click on Compare Domains, and Semrush will recommend your top 5 competitors. If you have a Guru account, you can compare these head-to-head here. Otherwise, you can research these one by one in Domain Overview. Now, take some time to do this right now and record their performance data in your onboarding worksheet. As you do this, make sure you select the same date and geographic region for your competitors as you did for your own site, so you're comparing apples to apples. With this analysis, I have a general sense of where my website stands vis-a-vis competitors. I can then use this information to start defining goals for my own organic search efforts. Formex and Swiss military watches are both brands around the same size as Live, but performing better when it comes to organic search traffic. So from this analysis, I could make it my goal to reach Formex's level of organic search traffic and keywords, for example. So I will add this to the goals column in the worksheet. Now, goal setting is usually a longer, more nuanced process, but this competitor analysis is a great way to start. Before you move on to the next video, take some time to reflect on your work so far. What did you notice from this competitor analysis? What makes you feel excited or maybe discouraged? Is there anything that surprised you? I'll leave you to it. See you in the next one. Let's say you want to buy a beautiful Swiss watch for your birthday. So you hop over to Google and type in Swiss automatic watches. Remember, in the world of SEO, that is a keyword. You hit enter and Google shows you these results. This one for Live watches looks interesting, so you click on it. Fall head over heels in love with this watch and boom, you buy it. Behind the scenes of this journey is a talented SEO marketer. Now I'm going to pretend that I'm that marketer doing SEO for Live. My job is to sell as many Live watches as possible. In order to do this, I need to make sure the Live website shows up in Google when someone searches for Swiss automatic watches or men's watches or any keyword related to my products. Why? Because the people typing these keywords into Google are ready to buy. And I want to put my brand in front of them exactly at the moment that they're looking to purchase a watch. It's like when you're walking around New York City and it starts to rain and suddenly people show up to sell you umbrellas. They're selling you what you need when you need it. This is one of the main benefits of search. In marketing speak, it allows you to reach a high intent audience. Now, how big is this audience? That's where Semrush comes in. With Semrush, you can conduct keyword research. This is the process of figuring out what people are searching for in Google. Because when you know what your audience is looking for, you can create pages on your site that meet that demand. Here's how it works. Back to Live. Using Semrush, we know these Swiss watch-related keywords have thousands of searches per month. As an SEO marketer working at Live, I want to get a portion of those people, if not all of them, to visit the Live website and buy. So I optimize my site to specifically target these keywords. For example, I see that about 1,000 people per month are searching for automatic Swiss watches. So I created this category page specifically targeting this keyword. Notice that automatic watches shows up in the page meta title, seen here when I hover over the tab. It's also in the page's H1 or main header, and a bit lower, the text describes these watches as Swiss-made and handcrafted by Swiss watchmakers. So when Google's bots crawl the internet looking for new content, they'll read the HTML on this page and decide it's a relevant result for, you guessed it, Swiss automatic watches. This means that when people type in this keyword on Google, Live has a higher chance of showing up in the SERP. Now, Live, like most brands, doesn't want to show up in search results for just one keyword. They want to show up for as many relevant keywords as possible. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of them. So let's learn more about keywords in Semrush. See you in the next one. Let's say you're ranking #1 for a super amazing keyword that's driving tons of traffic to your site. And then, suddenly, your rank drops to #10. Would you want to know that? Yes, immediately, in fact. That is the value of position tracking. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the position tracking tool so that you can monitor your progress as you try to improve or maintain your rankings for important keywords. This tool will literally check your rankings every single day for any keyword you want. So open up Semrush in another tab and follow along. I'm going to click here to set up position tracking for Live watches. Now, you can choose your search engine, so I'm going to pick Google, and what device you want to track. I'm going to select desktop. You can also specify your location. I'm picking United States because that's where most of the traffic into livewatches.com is coming from. If you have a physical business, you can type it in here as well. Now make sure that it's the same name you use in your Google Business Profile listing. In this case, Live Swiss Watches is what shows up in their local listing for their location in Miami. So I'm going to add that. Next, let's add keywords. Semrush will automatically suggest your top 5 organic keywords. These are ones that you are already ranking for. But if you don't see any keyword suggestions here, click Import From, then click Semrush Suggestions and choose Organic Research. This is just one way to add keywords to your list. You can type them in yourself if you already know specific ones you want to rank for. You can import them from various sources, or you can just add them later. Just remember that depending on what type of account you will have a keyword limit you need to be mindful of. If you want to add more keywords right now, you can always activate a free trial. Finally, make sure you check this box to get weekly ranking updates via email so you know if anything has changed, good or bad. Click Start Tracking, and then it's time to go grab a coffee or take a quick, well-deserved break while Semrush imports all the data for your keywords. Okay, we're back. Now you officially have your first tracking campaign. Hooray! And here you can see all kinds of interesting data about your website. So now Semrush will track your progress, but how do you actually make that progress? Up next is an overview of some of our most popular tools that will improve your rankings, your visibility, traffic, and sales. See you there.
My name's Alex, and I'm the managing editor here at Semrush. The tool I want to talk to you about today is the Keyword Magic Tool. The Keyword Magic Tool is a powerful keyword research tool that helps you discover relevant keywords for your content or campaigns. Using a database of more than 26 billion keywords, that's billion with a B, it provides extensive data like search volume, keyword difficulty, competitive density, and SERP features, all organized into an easy-to-navigate interface. It's perfect for uncovering opportunities and refining your SEO or PPC strategy. Let's look at an example. First, we'll enter a seed keyword. That's a very broad keyword that describes the purpose or products and services of your website. Since my work is with the Semrush blog, I'll enter content marketing. Then I'll enter our domain so I can get personalized data specific to our own domain's strengths. I'll hit search, and in seconds, we've got 35,696 keywords to choose from, complete with personalized ranking data, keyword difficulty, traffic estimates, and a lot more. We've used this tool to identify and rank for hundreds of thousands of keywords that drive valuable traffic to our site. Thanks.
Hey, have you ever thought about which are the pages that are driving more traffic to your competitors? Well, I am Eric Casagrange and I work as a content strategist for Semrush Academy. And I'm happy to share one of my favorite tools here from Semrush, which is organic research. This tool can bring you a lot of information from any of your competitors. So I will type here a website, which let's say it's one of my competitors, and I can go directly on pages. There's a lot of information here, but let's focus on pages. Here I can see which are the content, the pages that are driving more traffic, more organic traffic to my competition. And I can see which are the best ideas that I can also have to prioritize on my content strategy. So I can find about any content, a lot of details about their traffic, their keywords, which are the keywords that they are ranking on the internet, and also the intent of this content. If the keywords that are ranking are commercial, informational, or transactional. This is a lot of great information that can help me to build the best content ever and beat them on the internet. So I hope you have liked this content and good luck.
Hi, I'm Rita, and I lead the Academy team here at Semrush. One of the most important things that I do is create a lot of content, a lot of it. So that's why one of my favorite Semrush tools is the Semrush Content Toolkit, which you can access right here. Now, there are a lot of other AI writers out there, of course, but a lot of them generate what is basically just random text. The really cool thing about the Semrush Content Toolkit is that it uses real SEO data. So it looks at your top ranking competitors and keyword data to help you write the best possible article. You can also do a social media post or an SEO content brief that a content writer would work on more. Now, let's take a look at an example. Let's say that I want to create an article about how to create a content strategy. Just going to write that in here. And I will ask it to generate. I can choose my audience in here. So in this case, it's United States as well as a language, which is English. It will also suggest some target keywords. So I can also add more if I wanted to. It also has suggested word count. I can suggest a brand voice, and then I will just click on create article, and it pretty quickly will generate a whole article for me, which is just so cool. Now, you can either go into this article and edit it yourself. That's mostly what I would do. Add my own examples, add things that I feel like the article is missing, make it more personalized, more authoritative. Or if you like what this content toolkit generated, you can just directly publish it to the place of your choosing. So using tools like this, we save so much time and we're actually able to generate a lot of organic traffic through this content. So once it is generating, you can see a bunch of tips to help you improve the article, from readability improvements to SEO improvements, tone improvements. Here it's telling me that I should add images. Of course, that's one thing we know is really helpful when creating content. And so you can either add your own images, or the content toolkit actually allows you to generate images right here with AI. You can also access Unsplash the image library as well. The AI chat also helps you generate titles for content, or just like chat with the Content Shake AI chat as a way to improve the quality of the content. You can also take a look at more competitor data if you want to use that as a way to improve the quality of your content. Because of course, you're competing with these competitors, so you want to make sure that what you're writing is better than what they have or what is currently ranking for those keywords. It's super cool. I definitely suggest that you try it out for yourself.
Hi everyone, it's me, Eric Casagrange again, and I'm happy to share another tool from Semrush that I really like. It's the local SEO toolkit. Firstly, here you can assure that your Google business profile is up to date. So here you have your information, your analysis, but here you can also post regularly and share valuable information to your clients using AI, which makes things much easier and fast. But not just that. With the listing management, you can assure that your information is correct across all the directories you want to show up, so you have the same information for all your clients everywhere. And finally, with the map rank tracker, I use another business as an example. You can see how is your ranking for a specific neighborhood or a specific city. So you just create a campaign for a specific keyword, like in this example, hardware store, and you can see that your business for this specific place is ranking third for that specific keyword. It means that you know exactly what you need to do to optimize your Google business profile for that specific region. And that's why I like this tool so much.
Hi, I'm Nicole, and I'm an influencer manager over at Semrush. So, one of the biggest things that I do in my everyday is create influencer marketing campaigns. And in order to do that in a very effective way, is obviously to pair it with the best influencers possible in order to have a great message and campaign across. So, I wanted to show you one of the tools that we use over at our campaign management side. It's called Influencer Analytics, and it's right over here. So one of the big things that I actually use it for is to look for influencers. So you would go here to influencer discovery. You can either choose from YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, or TikTok. Most of our campaigns are TikTok and Instagram use. So just quick example over here. We can put here based on keywords, and we'll have a big list popped up. And what I love the most about overall is that they have a lot of different fillers and filters that we can go through in order for us to have the most precise profile in order to meet our campaign goals. So that can look like subscribers, category, language, price, age group, country, and additionally engagement rate, which is really big one, account type, contacts, quality, which is great in order if we want to directly already get in touch with the influencer directly ourselves, and also see the cost, which is price over here if they already have this information available to us. And yeah, hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching and being here, and I hope this will also help you in your influencer management campaign process.
Congratulations! You've just built an incredible foundation for your digital marketing journey, and I couldn't be more excited for you. Now, some next step. To officially complete this course, you'll need to take a short exam. All the information you need is covered in this course. Now, if you pass the exam, you'll receive a certificate that looks something like this. Share it on LinkedIn and tag us. We would love to congratulate you on your success. As the next step in your learning journey, we recommend this course. It'll strengthen your knowledge about SEO in general and with Semrush specifically. Click on the link below this video to get started. From all of us at Semrush Academy, congratulations, and see you in the next course.